Hey Davis, have you ever been to one of my favorite spots to go near us, Alum Creek?
Yes, it's actually really nice. You guys should go check it out.
Can you tell me, so I'm interested in landforms, can you tell me some of the landforms that are at this area?
Yeah, well, there's some cliffs here made from Ohio shale that have a lot of fossils in them, such as like fish bones.
Very cool. Yeah.
There's also the remains of an ancient sea that are noticeable around the park.
Yeah, true. Another thing, Alum Creek has rich soil made from glaciers that came around about, 12,000 years ago, roughly, just off the top of my head. And the rocks at Alum Creek also have an extremely unusual dark color.
Yeah, they're a lot different than rocks around here, and they're just different than other rocks.
These landforms were created by, the cliffs specifically were created by streams and creeks running down and cutting through the bedrock. And the rocks at Alum Creek have a darker color because, Connor, I doubt you know this is a very cool fact, because of the carbonized plant material makes the, Davis would know that, but he's not here today. So,
Yeah,
because he skipped school.
He's a slacker.
Yeah. Right?
Elliot, what do you think Alum Creek will look like in the future?
Well, after a lot of research, I believe that none of these features of Alum Creek are really going to be harmful to any of us, but cliffs will likely become steeper, and there's probably going to be more of them when you're, walking about Alum Creek State Park. You'll probably find a couple more cliffs.
I'd agree with that.
Hey Connor, have you ever been to Blendon Woods Metro Park?
I have never been to Blendon.
Blendon Woods Metro Park.
Yeah, I've never been there.
Well, it's actually a very, very cool place. I've never been, but lots of extensive research has led me to believe that it's a very cool place. So, there are some landforms you might find. I know you like landforms as much as me.
I love
almost as much
landforms.
as me. Natural ravines and lots of sandstone can be found there, which is very cool sandstone, very smooth rock, and they have cliffs there that can be at least 100 feet tall.
That is an interesting fact, Elliot.
Very cool. The natural ravines have been created by streams running the rock down, just creating a ravine, just like this. So that's what a ravine is, if you guys didn't know. And the sandstone inside the cliffs have been caused by glaciers that went through the land extremely long ago. Well, thank you guys.
It's been
Blendon Woods
fun.
Metro Park. So, Davis, what do you think Blendon State Park will be like in the future?
Well, there's probably not going to be too many big changes because it takes a long time for some of this stuff to happen, but the ravines will probably get more steeper and erode more because of the streams continuously running through them.
That is a very likely possibility. So Davis, I have been to Mohican State Park, so I'm nervous about what could happen in the future there. It's a very fun place to go. So I'm just wondering, what do you think might happen in the future there?
Well, since there's no more really glacier activity, because there's no more like glaciers in Ohio anymore, most of the stuff in the cliffs will probably stay the same. But can you tell me about the gorges?
Well, the gorges and the rivers will continue to erode because that's the natural process of running water and just what happens. So, Yo, Davis, ever been to Mohican State Park? Any natural features there? Just wondering.
There are many natural features there.
Can you tell me a few?
Yeah, there are many moraines located there at the state park.
Did you guys know a moraine is a mass of rocks and sediment carried down and deposited by a glacier?
I knew that.
Sweet. Any others? Maybe a gorge?
Yeah, there is a gorge there.
Oh.
It's called the Clear Fork Gorge.
And do you guys know a gorge is a narrow valley with a stream running through it, right, Davis?
Yeah, they're
Pretty
really
sweet.
cool to see.
Sweet. A couple things about that, guys. Both the moraines and Clear Fork Gorge are results of the many glaciers to pass through Mohican long ago.
Did you guys know that Ohio was mostly covered by glaciers a long time ago?
You might not.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, guys. It's been a great movie. Thanks for tuning in.
That was
Walk away,
that
walk
was
away, Davis.
quite boss.
Let's walk away for the ending.
Ah.